Today I'm going to be making a penny stove for you. First you got to find 2 Coke cans, and what I've done is I've put 2 lines on them. One's higher than the other. I used a book to set the book here and to set the marker up and draw, as you've seen, all the way around. Then to get the smaller line, all I did was open some pages, about a 1/4 inch worth, to get a much shorter line. It's not as high. This will be the bottom of the can. This will be the top of the can. But make sure you're cutting out of both bottoms. I've already pre-marked these holes in the bottom, and I'll just be using a nail or nail set or something like that to poke the holes in them. You want them as small as possible, even a pin if you can get it in through there, a push pin. Okay, I got the bottoms cut out. All I used is standard scissors. It's really easy to cut, but you got to look out, it's a little sharp. I started in the center of the can and just worked my way down, followed the line all the way around. I have 8 holes in the outside, and I have 5 in the center. You want to keep the 5 in the center close enough that the penny, when you set it on there, creates a seal and it completely covers them. You don't want one of those holes sticking out. Now the next step will be crimping this top, and how I'm going to do that is probably just basically lightly bend it in all the way around so it will fit inside this one. Some people say you can stick one of these in the freezer for 30 minutes and heat the other one up, and it makes it a lot easier. I might have to do that if I can't get them together. This is the most difficult part of doing this. And to poke the holes, all I use was just a standard push pin. Oh, and one other thing. The bottom of this, of course, is raised, where the top of this one, the top will be lowered. What I've seen other videos where you put them together, sometimes this will accidentally touch this. So what I'm going to do is take, and that wouldn't work if it did that. We couldn't get the suction, the seal. I'm going to take the screwdriver and basically hit that and dent it down, just a little. Okay, that step went a lot easier than I expected. I only crimped it one just decent time, and it slid right together real well. Okay, I purposely wanted this top to stick up past so it will hold excess fuel on the underneath it, and which will automatically light what's inside of it. The next part is getting some fuel and seeing if this thing works. Okay, I got the alcohol in it, and now I'm going to see if this thing works. It's 70% alcohol. Alright, it's going. I do recommend a fire extinguisher. There's no telling what this thing's going to do. Here's the alcohol I was using. 70% alcohol. If you had a higher amount or content, it would burn better. It'd be easier to light. Well, it's working. So that's the penny stove. It's really easy to make. It's probably the easiest one I've done yet. It's a lot easier than the hobo stove. Probably only took me 10 minutes to do this. The flame is really going. If you had a metal cage or something around it, you'd be ready to cook. Thanks for watching. It's still going. It gave me plenty of time to run and go get this netting, and this is kind of what I'm talking about, where you can set a pot on top of it. And I actually cut it out of this and everything, and still had time with it still burning. It's getting lower now, but it's been burning for an easy 10 minutes. And then I lost my camera, so I just wanted to show you kind of what I was talking about and how long this thing is actually burning. If you made it a much larger one, it'd probably be an easy 20 minutes. But it's fixing to go out, I think. That's pretty neat. I've seen some people put insulation inside of them. I think that would probably be a good idea. It would help draw some of the moisture off the bottom like a sponge. And then insulation won't burn inside of it. If you were making one, you might want to try something like that if you got any laying around. Well, this thing's just not going to go out. Well, I thought it was in. Well, there it goes. Looks like it's getting low. At least it gives you a warning it's going to go out instead of going out all of a sudden. But that alcohol's a little tricky. You'll think it's out and it won't be. I can still feel heat coming off of it pretty good from here. Yeah, sometimes those flames burn a little clear. Like right now, you think it's out. I don't know. Oh no, it's still bubbling. Well, thanks for watching.